to anybody. That's my stuff.
I don't have no reason to get on here and lie.
Stood up in church and told them that her family's turned their back on her.
I can put your little...
Oh, hello, everybody. Well, somebody's making videos about the family now. I don't want nobody asking me what the channel is. And when I say nobody, I mean nobody. But this don't surprise me. It's kind of more like a little message for Grandma. I will seeing her. Well, maybe I won't. It's upsetting. And they have her as the bad guy on this video. It's time to stop and let it go. The people she's telling, they don't even know who I am. You know, the new people. But this video here will go. You talking about nationwide? It'll do it. If people find this video, it'll do it. And I know she don't want that. I don't want it myself. You know what I told y'all? If there's a way for, if you boiling peanuts and you making money, and somebody sees where they can do that same thing, that's what they'll do. Hey, thank y'all for the happy Father's Day. I got out and walked down there to the landing with the dogs. I sat down and like one of my friends, I don't know how she finds all these videos, but somebody's making videos about us. So, well, I'll play it again, like first few seconds.
Don't tell that stuff to anybody. That's my stuff.
I don't have no reason to get on here and lie.
Stood up in church and told them that her family's turned their back on her.
You know, y'all, I didn't cherry pick this. That's right at the start. And I ain't gonna play no more than that. I don't know who's making the videos. I'm probably gonna get the blame for it. But if I was that bad, why wouldn't I put it on my channel? It is time to let all that stuff go. It ain't a good look. And I also want to tell her she thinks, my mama thinks that I'm telling people that don't know her, and that's y'all that's on this channel. She don't realize that y'all are still watching. She thinks like y'all are just a bunch of strangers to her. And I've told her that before. Everybody on her knows who she is. And I mean, when somebody's like putting you down, y'all, I mean, you gotta say something. I love you, Michelle. This right here's upsetting to me. I don't know. I usually get the blame now. Or about anything. And whoever done this, they know how to edit. And I seen the name. It's a man that looks like a foreigner. I ain't putting this on here to hurt nobody. I'm putting it on here for it to stop. If she gets on back on there talking about me, I'll let her go. Don't even try to say nothing. Some people know what's true, and some people don't. And there ain't nothing you can do about this video. But they are for me and Stephen and Jamie. And they are against Grandma. You can tell how they edited it. They got her looking like the bad guy. And I've said all I'm going to say about her. I really am surprised, though. I really am surprised. Don't know what to do. Don't know if anything I can do. Them, she's letting them haters over there bait her up. They don't, and people don't know me nor her. Now, y'all know Y'all see all the new names? And they baiting her up when she's sitting there reading. She's sitting there talking perfectly normal. And then they put a baited comment in there. Like my daddy. Once he got you pissed off and upset, he was actually happy then. And then if she calms down, here it goes again. And that ain't gonna stop. Hey, them people, they won't even hear this video, yo. I mean, they don't care. And the people like y'all love the whole family. That's the ones that are in here, y'all. They actually love the whole family. All of us. And just trying to look over everything. And keep watching. This'll pass here, y'all. I don't know when. It may take a while. But boy, this video here, it ain't pretty. Now, if I'd have done it, I would have put it on this channel. If I was mad, I would have put this video on my channel. But I don't know if I could get that mad to do that. Believe it or not, y'all, I've been very careful about what I've said. I know that's hard to believe, but I have. But I don't like to be made to look like I'm lying. And if it wasn't for that, and I don't know if I'd say anything. I mean, when y'all watch her, y'all, if she start talking about it, don't. Just let it go. Some of us know, some of us don't. That's up to the people. I've been made to look like I wasn't telling the truth. That's the part that surprised me. Yeah, I mean, hey, all this freedom, I see that about the 120 acres. If you want to attack somebody, go ahead. Just don't don't defend me to grandma or Tammy or Stephen. Yeah, and I decided, I wasn't gonna say no more. I've said enough. Stephen ain't gonna say no more. Tammy ain't gonna say no more. Ain't none of us gonna say no more. I've even tried to figure it all out myself. But I can't figure it out. You know why? I feel sick to my stomach right now. Matter of fact, getting to take 2 of these anxiety pills. Hell, I don't know if they help or not. And you know how I say I can see in the dark? Yeah, if you're on there talking hate, it'll create more hate if that's what you say in there. Okay, so y'all know how I say I can see in the dark. I know that the normal crowd don't like this. But like them outsiders, and y'all know exactly who I'm talking about. They are the ones that's baiting grandma. And probably the one that's made this video right here is probably one of them. I know that. I know y'all love grandma. I mean, I don't just think you do. I know you do. And I know you're watching. Every Tuesday and Friday, I know you're watching. And that's good. And I know you go in there, I know a lot of you go in there to be uplifted. I know there's a good many people, that just got ailments. Some people's laying in the bed. Their health is not that good. And I know there's a lot of them. I just know y'all. And you come and watch YouTube to be uplifted. And boy, don't get me wrong, everybody's got an ugly side. Everybody does. You seen my ugly side. But I'm like a little more controlled. I'm more controlled than what you might think. And people, I've noticed that a lot of people that's lost a young'un come to YouTube, found YouTube. And I think I know why. Anything to do to get your mind off of that lost, searching. Let me put this on the screen here. My oldest son's 2 kids won't speak to him. I have tried to see both sides, but he is their dad. They need to forget and forgive. I know this is easier said than done. Hey, Grandma's tough, y'all. She's as tough as they come. I myself ain't never believed she had no dementia. Never. But I know that, like, hey, I ain't even saying my channel so much. That people's searching to be uplifted. I think y'all just enjoy the conversation. I think on Grandma's channel, people is going to be uplifted. Whoever's making these videos right here, don't think they gonna quit. Now, if I was as mean as everybody thought I was, I would play the whole video. Matter of fact, I just skipped through here at just a random part. I don't even know what I don't even know what it is. I don't know what they're gonna say, but it's just something.
Talked to Cody on the phone. I called him when he said in Grandma's chat she didn't get invited.
Leave Cody alone. Let him work out his problems. He did say something on Facebook, but you put it on national use. You put it out there and showing it to everybody. Let Cody alone. Let everybody alone. Do your thing.
First thing out of his mouth, I said, I sent a screenshot to you where I invited Grandma to my birthday party. You might want to look at it. I don't appreciate you putting it on her 1,000 people page like I messaged her. She didn't respond, but she ain't got to respond. And if they want to be in a little dookie circle, I mean, hey.
And I know Cody and Dana also believes we've lived here 40 years absolutely free. Yeah, we getting water out of her well. I did.
You know what, y'all? You know how much it cost me to move? I kind of figured it up. Probably about $25,000 or $30,000. If you go buy land with a well and septic tank on it, you pay somebody to move that trailer, you're looking about $25,000 or $30,000. And she don't want us to move, y'all. I know she don't. I don't know what you got to do, Grandma. She'll see this video, y'all. Get back to what you are. People is forgiven. And don't be mad at me for defending myself and Stephen. You see how you defend Cody? I mean, that ought to tell you. I'm going to defend my son. And y'all, I mean, I've had Stephen on here talking. You know, I reckon a couple of weeks ago. I felt like I had to. And if Stephen done all the stuff, if he done anything bad, I couldn't say nothing. Or me. I mean, she said I was alcoholic. Yep, I am. I mean, what's that, you know? You understand? What's that? You know, being tore down to damn nothing. Tore down to nothing. So I hope you can understand why I had to get on here and let you hear Stephen talk, not just me. Probably about anybody can be tore down to nothing. We are not perfect people. We get mad. We was all young once, doing some stuff we wouldn't do again. Y'all know that. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Oh, I will skip ahead here. I don't know what they're going to say. I just looked at this video one time.
Stop you makes you worse, Daddy.
The door is shut, but I know this ain't never gonna be repaired. I told y'all a long time ago, I listen to people, what they say, and I also listen at what they don't say. You might not realize it, but you've heard a lot of don't say.
Never in a million years would have thought greed would have caused Miss Helen.
That's all I'm paying. That's all I'm playing, y'all. Let me put this up here where I can see it. I get sick of people judging someone. We have all sinned and God has forgiven us. If you love the Lord, you got to forgive and have love. That's right. Hey, y'all, Stephen is a good son. I couldn't ask for no better. If I asked it for any better, I would be asking for too much. You want to see some fire? You want to see some fire fly? You get on there and talk about Cody and see what happens. It's the same thing I'm doing for my son and what I have done. If it was me, if it was just me, I probably wouldn't even, acknowledge it. And this my son. And he won't take up for himself. And he's used to it, y'all. He's been ran over so much. Danny, you are so blessed to have good kids. Both of your children are amazing. Yeah, hey, it's unbelievable, baby. It is unbelievable. And see, you know me as this right here. But like when I was young, I was wild, boy. No drugs and all that stuff, either, kids. No drugs and all that stuff. I mean, we just kids. When I got 20 years old, I went in the roofing business. Stopped everything. You know, and when I say wild, I mean I had Tammy with me. Me and my buddies was drinking and stuff and going to the river. Hey, I'd get in a fight every once in a while, taking up for one of my buddies. They didn't hardly nobody mess with me, but I would get in a fight every once in a while because of one of my buddies. They was kind of little, you know. I don't know if you know it or not, but like, if you kind of little, you'll get men will pick on you. But I want everybody to understand everything. I cannot just lay down and maybe I'm lying. That'll get you too. I want grandma to do whatever it takes. I know I've told her, don't even look at chat. Just talk. Do whatever it takes. You ever seen somebody like fighting City Hall or something? They always fighting City Hall. You know, them left leaning people. I mean, some of them, son, they ain't got a lick of sense. I seen over there on the double T. I didn't see it. I don't think I seen it on YouTube, but like 5 or 6 women standing without their shirt on, protesting something. Don't you think that's a little lost your mind? I mean, man, let it go. If you get on here, say the truth about me, I will say, yep, that's right. I'm not going to weasel my way out of it. Josh, if you was down here, thank you for the happy Father's Day, y'all. Josh, if you was down here, I'd go get a pontoon boat. We'd put a life jacket on you and get you out there and take you for a ride, let the wind hit your face. We'd play some Disney music because I really like that music. There is nobody down here, y'all. My grandma, everybody's had low times in their life. You don't you don't quit. You don't think about quitting. You don't think about walking away. Go back to what you are, to what you really are. Don't let people see this bad side. It's not a good look. And I know I've done this before. I've done this before. And people don't like it. The people, well, I mean, I think like the regular viewers don't like it. But they outsiders, and there's a lot of them. And hey, I've got reason to be mad now. There's 25,000 people watched our video. I've actually got reason to be mad. Believe it or not, I don't want to hurt my mama. You say, well, you must be crazy. No, boy, I had to defend myself and my son. You understand? Grandma's a fighter, y'all. And I myself don't think she's doing nothing for abuse. There's people that think that. Let's see what Shannon's saying here. But Danny, you process and look at your own bad and good. And we appreciate that. You get mad and come back around. Yeah. And you know what makes me mad, y'all? What really makes me mad is comments. That's the reason I don't read them. I read them on my channel. But I went over there to Mama's channel for and read them. And Slim kept talking about this person one time, and leaving these comments, John something or another, something like John or something. People were saying it was me, and actually Slim kept on talking about it until I went over there and looked. And damn, boy, you wouldn't believe the hate. And them people don't know me. Yeah, John knows who it was. And they people saying it was me. Like, like, hey, boy, I was sitting outside the other day looking at working on the boat, and I had the phone playing, listening to Grandma. And I would look down at the chat every now and then. I was sitting in the chair working on the motor. And I almost started. People was in there accusing me of being in her chat. I almost started to go in there and video me sitting in a chair looking at my phone working on the motor. And I mean, this is also dangerous, y'all. This, you don't know these crazy people, y'all. And I mean, hey, I ain't sitting here pulling your string off. I ain't that kind of person. But you don't, you got 25,000 people seen a hate video. And I mean, there's quite a few. Their elevator don't go to the top. I mean, you don't know somebody won't ride down here. Papa Bear told me he was at the East of them police station one day. And he said, I just so happened to answer the phone. Somebody called and said they were scared I was going to do something to Grandma. And understand what I'm saying? Do something bad. You know what I'm talking about? Do something bad. Take her out. That's what somebody called the East of them police station and said that. He said, I've been knowing that family a long time. He's not going to do nothing. And I mean, just for example, about crazy, I mean, somebody called and the sheriff department said, Grandma got dog bit. So you see what I mean? You see why I'm saying what I'm saying? There is some crazy people out there. And then, they had that UFC thing on the White House. At the White House lawn, that UFC. They had 20 people that was going to show up. That was plotting to take people out. 20 people. And it's because of the news, y'all. The news is spewing hate. Non-stop. Non-stop. And I mean, I'm telling you, You don't know who's listening. Man, you don't know somebody might get in their car. I mean, I've thought about all this that much. And then them people, they don't even know who Southern Ideas is. I mean, I am telling you, them 25,000 people don't even know who Southern Ideas is. And I'll also throw this in. She said something about Tammy the other day, and that ain't what this is about. But it made Tammy's channel light up like a Christmas tree. That's what I'm saying. And this stuff is all better to be left alone. Let me tell you something. I was kind of talking about this last night on Tammy's Live a little bit. Your mom always kind of wants to tell you what to say. I mean, I've seen Evel Knievel for talking about his son. Evel Knievel cusses like a sailor and then got on his son about cussing. And see, let me figure out where I was at. Oh yeah. So I mean, hey, boy, sometimes Stevens make me cringe, boy. I try not to mess with him, you know. Because, I mean, it's his show. And I mean, people that want to watch, and people that don't want to watch, they don't have to, you know. I guess his mama, like, his mama be listening. She don't like some of the stuff he says. But I really think that's a natural thing. I really do. Your mama be trying to. My daddy was like that too. He's like always telling me stuff. He said, when you get what you want, shut up. He said, don't keep talking. When you get what you want, shut up. Yeah, he got mad the other night. You know, Tammy like told him not to be saying nothing, you know. He got mad about his mama. You know what I mean? I mean, do you understand that? Is anybody don't understand that? Stephen got mad about his mama. Let's put David's picture up here, y'all. He said it's a bad picture. Yeah, y'all, I mean, all this stuff's like touchy, you know? And like, Stephen, uh, man, he thinks so much of his mama. I mean, y'all do understand, don't you? And Stephen's like William Hall. If, if William gets mad, he's mad. And Stephen's like that too. But you don't hardly ever see neither one of them get mad. But when he gets mad, he's mad, son. You you push William too far and you done made a mistake. Stephen too. Yeah, me too. I kinda waiting on Tammy to Sammy went to church. Waiting on her to get back. She's wanting to go out in the river. Hey, I've seen William before, y'all. And you can't handle him neither. Somebody was picking on him at school one time, and they ran in the classroom and locked the door, and he broke the doorknob with his hands. Seemed like we was up real strong, y'all. He went in there and like they was running, he was throwing desks and stuff, and I just lost it. Steve was like that too. I ain't so much like that. Yeah, he is a good guy. He's surprisingly, he'll surprise you at how good of a guy he is. His daddy was like that, which is mama's daddy. You wouldn't only hear him saying too much bad about somebody. He wasn't somebody that just, they ain't somebody that just talks bad about people. I talked to him this morning a little while. Uh, if any of y'all find this channel, do not tell nobody. Don't make no hints. Don't tell nobody. It's very bad for Grandma. They got it to making her look real bad. And they are outsiders. They in it for the money. And they picked a hot subject, you know. They know what they doing. They got that video all chopped up. Hey, I'm tired of this. Hey, this, I seen a good many families on YouTube like have a falling out. But this falling out here, I don't understand. And I'll tell you something you won't hardly believe it that I ain't never said. It actually all started before I put the video on Stephen's channel. From Grandma's to Stephen's channel. It was already way downhill then. Somebody said Paula Carter was, got them youngins watching, and then somebody told me that Paula Carter was telling Grandma stuff. And probably other people too. But I see when Stephen was down there with her, they was making videos. He had that double T filming while Grandma was doing YouTube. Stephen had the double T going. And I mean, people didn't even, the crowd didn't even know about Stephen. I don't know why she thinks people's worse on double T than they are on YouTube. Hey, I guarantee you it's about the same. But hey, I mean, this about as big a mess as I've ever seen, boy. Y'all know I love my mama, but I don't know how to stop it. Somebody told me that she sees herself as the victim. And that might be true. I see Stephen as the victim. And on here to I ain't on here to bash. I ain't been doing no videos by myself. Kind of like going under the radar with Tammy, and getting on there with her a little bit. And I ain't got on here by myself just talking. And I hadn't been on here by myself for a reason. I just am not, ready to get back in the swing. You know, you say, well, why didn't you call her up and tell her about this video? She don't want to talk to me. Didn't you hear her say she didn't need no help? That's not a cut down, y'all. She will watch this. And I want her and everybody to understand. This stuff makes me sick on my stomach, y'all. I'm sick on my stomach right now. Quit making titles about me. We all have been mad at our mama. That's right. I stayed mad at my daddy one time for, man, a while. Cause of him talking about my mama. I was down at the poker game playing, and he told me I was as dumb as my dumb ass mama. I flipped the table upside down with all the money on it. $2,000 on the table, and I flipped the table upside down on everybody. Ready to fight, As usual, nobody didn't want to fight. And I went out the door. I tore the hinges off the door. It took me a long time to get over that. About 3 or 4 years. I didn't do him. But let me tell you something, y'all. Time heals all wounds. And I want her to quit talking about dying, please. Because we are all gonna die. Just please quit talking about dying. And remember why people subscribe to you. Okay? Give the people what they want. We have seen Danny show up at Grandma's to help her a few times. Seemed the views all appreciated uh, him and thinking, yeah, is a lot of these people right here, Monica. It's a lot of these people here. And there's people that don't want me to come. The chat'll, let me tell all y'all, the chat'll fool you, y'all. You mostly, you see them people right in here on chat that love you. And for everyone that's in here chatting, there's two that's sitting in the weed that don't like you. But if you look at chat, everything's wonderful, It's like people are saying things to Grandma and they know how she make her feel like she ain't being a Christian. They're always acting like she shouldn't do things like fun at the concert. Oh yeah, about the chat, y'all. So somebody on this video right here, somebody can say something bad about me, on the comments, and you liable to see somebody say something real bad, like you need to be thrown off of your land, and you'll see 10 or 12 people like that. That's what I say, y'all. Chat'll fool you. Like, well, Danny's like doing pretty good. Here's Bumpy Noggin. Let me put her up here and see what she's saying. That's why I only interact with the Hodges family. I don't know anyone in chat and want to know. Keep it that way. Yeah, see, Bumpy Noggin. See, these people right here, they are all still in Grandma's video. They are all still watching. They just not chatting too much. A bunch of people's took over the chat that they don't know. But they are watching. I'm in the bushes, but I do like you, and I hit the button. Thank you there. Thank you. Oh, but Grandma don't realize I'm blocked. Bloom blocked me. Yeah. Grandma don't realize all these people are watching her video. She's got about 200 people. About all 200 is watching her. She just don't realize it. And even though you might not say nothing in there, I just know from being able to see in the dark that you're watching. You might not be saying nothing, but you're watching. I want her to know that. I'm not talking to a bunch of strangers. Everybody knows exactly who Hell and White is on here. Let's see what Jody's saying. Hello, Danny and Chad. I didn't make it to church. Feel wore out. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. If thank you there, Angel. Those people that say do that and this, if they aren't of God. We all got a harder. Yeah, look here. I expect y'all already know. I ain't saying everybody over there's loony. I ain't saying that. But y'all do know there is some loony ones over there now. And I think I myself always kind of thought, and it's probably people like in a similar situation. And they can relate to what we are going through. They can relate to that. Y'all reckon that might be right? I'm just a very forgiving person. I don't hold grudges. I will hold a grudge against people for a while, but not my mama. But she's tearing our ass up now. Then I really enjoyed watching Miss Hilla start out with the Portland sand and even did some myself, and she had always invited others to watch y'all. Yeah, hey, it used to be different, you know. Things used to be different. I really don't know if she thinks people's leaving, more people's gonna come and watch her. I don't understand none of this. Hey, thank you, Kathy. Happy Father's Day to you. Let's see what she's saying here. Wait a minute, that's the wrong one. Happy Father's Day, Danny. I always watch you and Tammy and Grandma and Stephen in the bushes. I always try to get Grandma to talk about her crafts she used. I see that, not necessarily you, but I see people like trying to get her away from that bad. I see that a pretty good bit. And sometimes she'll break away from it and then, like one of them bad ones will come in there and say something and, throw her right back, get her derailed again. Danny is also right about another thing. If you upset the wrong person, they can get your IP address and show up at your door. I know it firsthand, yeah. Yeah, I'm a like little bit leery, you know. I really am. I don't mean this against anyone, but how could you let YouTube tear your family apart? I honestly don't get it. I, you know, Monica, I don't know if you realize it. It might be something you need to ask her. Because she's the one that made the video, I guess 3 or 4 weeks ago now. Not me. She did. And if I'm saying stuff about you that's not true, do you think you would like it, or do you think you would dislike it? We all know the answer to that. I'm not the one that made the video. She did. I know there's people that don't see things for actually what it is. And I see that Monica on Grandma's. And hey, I'm out of the business. I don't care what you think. If you don't, if you can't tell, I'm sitting here telling you the truth. There's something wrong with you. I mean, you ain't got no common sense. If you can't tell, I'm sitting here telling you the truth. If you think I'm on here lying and stuff, you're not very good about truth seeking. No, Grandma ain't dumb. No, sir. It seems like that, don't it, Casey? Sees all the bad comments. Yeah, y'all. I mean, some people's like, some people like just don't think right, and that's something I'm real good at. Like seeing truth, boy. She don't know how I could get on here. Ain't that what she said, y'all? She is smart and clever. Oh, yes, she is smart and clever. You better believe it. You better believe it. Danny, if someone can't tell who is in the wrong, they are plain stupid. Well, you know, I think so too, Myrtle. But people like, like, you know, like I told y'all, like, if Stephen robbed a liquor store and you got mad at him because he robbed the liquor store, and then you found out that he didn't rob the liquor store, but you're still mad anyway. In other words, it don't matter. And that's really kind of how it is. You still don't like him anyway. You understand? And that's a lot of what you see. Hell, they don't care who's right or wrong. And right or wrong matters to me. If I'm wrong, I say I'm wrong. Let me let me play this from the start here and listen to it. You hear that? Don't tell that stuff. That's my stuff. You understand that? Hey, for the people that ain't too swift, let me let you hear that again. You get that? You understand that? That's my stuff. Hey, thank y'all for the Father's Day. Y'all think, you think you know. A lot of people think they know. One more time. Can anybody see that different than what exactly she's saying? Do you say it different? I mean, like, do you hear something different than what I hear? Hey, y'all. I mean, listen, y'all. Y'all be forgiving. Be forgiving, people. Hey, thank you, Bumpy Noggin. That is mighty sweet of you. Thank you, ma'am. Like, see things for what they are. So again, y'all, don't leave no bad comments. And be forgiven. Maybe everything will work out. The first thing that's got to happen is it's got to stop, you know. The show has to stop. And they won't nobody say nothing. If you read a bad comment that derails you and puts you on a bad path, say we're not going to talk about that. You will see all them hoodlums. They'll quit coming in there. That don't even know you. They don't even know you. Did y'all know that, hey, Timmy. Yeah, Timmy done walked in here, y'all. Did y'all know that, like, only about 5% of the subscribers watch your videos? 5%. That's 5 out of 100. So them people that's watching, she's telling all that stuff too. They ain't even subscribers. And I'm telling you, about 5% of subscribers watch. The rest are not subscribers. I hope this stops. If you find out who's making these videos, y'all do not don't say nothing. It's a bad look, y'all. Don't post it on my channel. Don't post it on hers. Don't post it nowhere. And one more thing from the person that she don't want no help from. I think she ought to beg Bear Paws a mod. And the person that made this video, they probably will be trying to put it in that her chat. Is the reason I'm saying that. They want it to be seen. And it's got the making of a video to go viral too, so it's got it all. Thank you, Miss Gladys. Hey, thank y'all for everything. I hope this is the end. It is the end for me. Hey, y'all, maybe me and Tammy do a live later on today. Maybe so. We'll see y'all. Happy Father's Day to all the fellas out there. And thank y'all for all the Happy Father's Day to me and Stephen. Thank y'all for everything. Thank Bumpy Noggin for the super chat. That is mighty sweet of you. Thank you very much. And it does matter. And y'all matter too. Thank y'all. Bye-bye, everybody.